right, guys, in 3 minutes, we're going to start. No, 5 minutes, we'll start to give time to the rest. You can say hello to the student in English, to make sure everybody is doing good. My coffee. Part of my coffee, we could say. All right, 2 more minutes before we start. To give time to the rest of the students to come. Maria Encarnacion, can you please confirm that you can listen to Mr. Reyes? Can you listen to me? Just to confirm? Yes? Okay. 1 more minute. And we get everything ready. I say hello to Rosemary too. How are you, Rosemary? Just to make sure your microphone works. No, the microphone doesn't work. Make sure you can fix your microphone. No, we cannot. I cannot listen to you, Rosemary. I cannot listen. The microphone, remember. I think now. Rosemary, say something.
Here?
Yes, I hear you now. Perfect.
Good morning, teacher. Good morning, everybody. God bless you.
Amen. God bless you too. Good morning to you too. Hello, Odette. How are you, Odette? You look sleepy, but it's all right. It's good. Everything good? All right. Well, I say hello to everybody officially. We're going to start this class. It's already 9:05. So we'll continue with what we had, and I think that we're going to complete everything about Module 3 that we have in the book. After we finish the class, the exam is going to be ready. All right, so if you want to take the exam right away, if you want to go eat after the class, and then after you eat, you want to take it, you have until tomorrow at night, until tomorrow at 12, that is Sunday, to complete everything from Module 3. All right, you can do it today, you can do it tomorrow. Everything, it's gonna be good. Most of you are doing very good because remember that the ITLA platform is basically what you have to prove that you are taking the program. All right, so you need to complete everything that we have there. That will basically give you your points and the rest of the things, the exams and all the things that maybe I'm talking to you to tell me to send the videos when you cannot upload it in the ITLA platform. So make sure that you are on point with that. I think I have 11 students so far that they are doing very good. The rest, so there are like 5 students that they are not doing anything after they finish module 1. But most of you are doing good, so make sure that everything is fine. If you have any questions, make sure that you let me know any of your questions, so like that I can help you. Because once we pass to the next module, basically everything is concentrated on the next module. This section only has 5 modules, so that means that we are 50% of the material already. All right. Module 4 is 2 weeks. Module 5 is 2 weeks. Okay. And then after module 5, you have a final exam. Okay. The final exam includes questions from module 1, module 2, 3, 4, and module 5. So you can get ready. And there is a video included in the last exam or after the last exam. That'll be by like after we finish everything. But you have to make a video. And in that video, you have to explain what every module is about. All right. Module 1 is about whatever you thought it was. Module 2, module 3, module 4, module 5. That's basically what you have to be ready to finish this English course, which is the basic one. All right. If anything, we're gonna work on that. If you have any questions, just let me know, and everything will be fine. That's basically the last week that you have that. After we finish the last week, then you have that, and with that you finish the program. Most of you, you're doing very good so far. Most of you are going to get more than 90, okay, 90, 95, depending on your exams in that case. Some of you have 100, all right, some of you, and you can still get 100 all the way to the end. Remember that it's very important for you to dominate your exam, okay? Everything we give you, that would be a percentage of the class, but usually your exam is going to have a percentage that the teacher cannot change, okay? So please pay attention to all the videos, pay attention to the class, and make sure that you get the best grade in your exam. When I say the best grade, we want more than 70, all right? Because that is going to make, we could say, a parameter on the grade that you're going to get at the end. Any questions from Mr. Reyes? Questions? Hello, Robaidi. How are you? Good morning. See, Robaidi is there. Okay.
Hello, I'm fine. You?
I'm good. I'm good. I hope that everybody understands, right? Because the idea is that we all get together. Now I'm going to ask some questions to the students. I want to have a feedback of what happened in the last class. All right. We say hello to Omar. Omar, I was watching your the things that you were doing in the ITLA platform. Yesterday, you were missing like 4 or 5 videos. All right. Make sure that you are on point with that part. Okay. Please try to do the things before the time, especially when we have 2 weeks, because I cannot play with the points of the ITLA platform. All right. That's what they take, so they can check that the teacher and the students are doing the work on time. All right. So make sure that if you can watch everything before, except for the exam, which is going to be ready today. The exam after the class, well, I think it's ready already, the exam, but you can do it after the class and before today and tomorrow. All right. Make sure that you are on point. Take at least 1 day or 2 during the week and do what you have to do. Hello, Sterling. Is everything good, Sterling?
Yes, yes. Good morning, everyone.
Good, good. Sterling, you said that you are not going to repeat the Messi, right? You're going to finish.
No, teacher, I
Okay.
prefer to practice, and more practice
Okay.
because the grammar I'm good and the vocabulary and something like this.
Okay.
I need to practice.
Yes,
I
just in
need to
case.
speak a lot.
Yes, just in case. I'm going to tell you this because I know that you are in MSC. We have a new program next year too. It's going to be different because we're going to have more time on the English teaching. But there's going to be a program for the advanced group that passed this year, but they want to continue next year. That's going to be like 4 months, I think it is, just in case. I mean, I don't know if you know, but just in case. All right, we keep in touch.
All right.
If you have any questions too, let me know. Anything that I can help, either here or there, you let me know since of the position that I have in that sense. All right, Adili, anytime. Can you give us a feedback, Adili, about what happened on the last class so we can start? What happened on the last class? What was the grammar about? What did you learn? Tell me, please.
Here, teacher. Here, teacher.
Yes, in the class. What happened?
Yes. Here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the last class, we talked about free time activities, present simple, um, day after day, what? The morning, afternoon, me falta. Daily routine.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me see. Thank you very much, Rosemary. And then we gotta give you your participation. Adili, please let me know. After Adili, I want to hear Yaribeth. Yaribeth, you look a lot better. The last time I told you, you look like a lot of sick. Today you look, more normal, we could say. After Adili, then let me hear Yaribeth. Adili, yes, what happened in the last class? Basically,
Morning.
this.
In the last class, about the free time activities
Mm-hmm.
of vocabulary, and ay,
Mm-hmm. It's all right. What you remember, don't worry.
okay, and the plurals, eso.
Okay,
Ya.
it's all right. Go, Yaribeth, please help us.
Okay, in the last class, we talked about free time, activities, daily routine, in the grammar, simple present.
Okay, thank you very much. Audette, tell me what you remember from the last class. Were there something new for you or no in the last class? Audette, please. I think your microphone went off, Yaribeth. Audette, please tell us. Were there something new? No? How was the last class for you? No, I cannot hear you. Please, a little louder. Sorry. Mm-hmm. She's going to come back. Let's give her 1 second as she comes back. Let me ask Elibeth as she comes back. Elibeth, what was the last class about?
In the last class,
Mhm.
in the last class, we talked about the free activities, free times activities, daily routines for animals, as animal of simple present, and that's it.
Okay. Thank you. Elibeth, I have to tell you that you sound faster than when you started the program. All right. When you started the program, I was like, and now you're practicing. So that is perfect. Okay. Look like you're practicing my English. I mean, I don't know what happens, but it looks like you're practicing. Very different. At the beginning, like you were thinking, but now it's like, I got this. All right. So that is perfect. Continue practicing. All right. Yes, we're gonna go from there. I think Odette went out. I think she had a problem with
No, I'm
the.
here.
There you go, Odette. Go ahead, please.
Now you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. I wanted to
Okay.
know if you knew that information and what happened in that sense, because I know that you know some English. So yes.
Well, I have seen this information before.
Mm-hmm. I know. I
And
know.
so,
See.
but every time well, how can I say? When
Explain. Talk.
when you study, you learn something new every time
Okay. Well, that is good to know. And tell me, what was the last class about? So like that, we could.
about daily routines, free time activities, simple present, and what? Let me see. And and we talk about some professional, no, what,
Mm-hmm. Professions of
professionals,
people, yes.
sorry.
It's all right. All right. So with that, we're gonna start. Thank you very much for those that participated. The idea we could say of this part is basically to get back on the system, with the things that we have. And I hope that everybody is understanding. Most of you're doing great for this section, and most of you are practicing too, and that is perfect. All right. That means that if we continue, we have two more modules. Most of you are going to pass. I'm not saying that you're going to pass with 100, but most of you are going to pass this section. All right, and that is a good thing. All right, and most of you, if you're in my class, that means that you're going to be ready for the next section, which is the second part of the English program. All right, the idea, looking at this thing, just for you to know, is for everybody to study. All right, if you take 1 hour every day, it doesn't matter who is the teacher, because the exams are going to be about the material that you get, and they are going to teach if you know or if you understand or don't understand. And English, well, we got a lot of English online, so that is a good thing. Now, when you do what you do for this section that you guys are doing, like no Spanish, check any words that you don't understand, and check the grammar, write the grammar, and after that, you analyze what the grammar is about. If you do that, and the speaking and pronouncing, things are going to be very good for you without counting on what teacher do you have. So we hope, I think most of you are going to pass for no problem so far if you continue. And we hope that you do good on your next section too. Next module, remember, is going to be open on Monday, module 4. We have module 4 and module 5. Usually the most difficult module, just in case you want to know, is module 5, because module 5 is about the past of the verbs. And for you to understand the past, you need to know the present of the verbs. So some students, they don't investigate, they don't practice, and then when they get to the past, then they have two problems. One, they need to memorize the verb, and two, they need to memorize the past of the verbs. So just in case, make sure, right, that you are checking on that, so you could be good for the last section. A lot of students, they usually go a little down on the last section because of that. All the videos that I put in the ITLA platform, they are very good. Sometimes you need to watch the video 5, 6 times. Don't worry about it. Watch the video until you understand it, because that's going to help you. All right, so we got here do and does. that is an irregular verb, all right? In this case, do for you, for he, and so on. For the third person singular, I, and third person singular, and thus for the rest that are plural. Then answers. Let me see if we can complete this part. If not, if you have any questions, you let me know. No, she doesn't. Yes, he does. Yes, she does. Yes, she do. No, he doesn't. No, they don't. So those are the answers that we got here. I'm going to give you 2 minutes, well, 1 minute, because most of you are doing good at this. So, and this is what we got. Jack go to school. And this is a question. So according to the other grammar that we have on the other side, you were supposed to practice that part. This is a question too. This is a question. This is a question. This is a question. So what do we put on the beginning? Let me give you 1 minute so you can complete all, and then we are all going to do it. So everybody has 1 minute to complete this part. And I like this book too, guys, because the book has so many exercises and so many things. We wish that you have the book online, which that was what I said in my first meeting. Because when you have the book online, you have this information and you can always check, and make sure that it's fine. The exams are in the book, okay? The exams are in the book. Yes. If you have the book, you have the exams. But the idea of the exam is that you can understand it and that you can memorize it. When you finish, let me know that you finished. So
I finished, teacher.
Thank you very much, Aribet. Let's wait for 2 more to finish, and then we'll continue from there. There are only 9 students today. That is no good for a personal class. I see Rosemary, Adili, Elibert, Magdalena Rousseau, Maria Encarnacion, Omar, Robeidi. You are missing your last name, Robeidi. Esterlin Calderon and Yaribet Rodriguez. I see there in my attendance. Everybody has their camera on. That is perfect. So that means that you are all present. Hey, that is so good. This class is excellent so far with the people that are present. So that is good. Some people, they don't. But it's all right. We do the best we can. All right, somebody else finish? Only one finish? Remember, they are questions, so when it's question, you start a little different. And the answer is according to what you have there.
I finished it.
Thank you very much. One more, and then we go and check them all. Okay, thank you very much. So let's check what we have here then, since we got 3 people that finished. What is the first one? Everybody. Okay. Yes. Does Jack go to school? And what is the answer according to what we have here?
Yes, he does.
Yes, she does, right? Remember, you can say yes too. I mean, doesn't matter. The idea in this exercise is that you understand. All right, that's basically it. And once you understand English, what you don't understand, you can always ask a question, and that is perfect. The second one, what is the answer?
Does.
Okay, does Jack get up early? Yes, and what is the answer here, everybody?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't, because of the information that you have here. Very good. And here, what is the answer?
Do.
Okay, do Jack and Kate live in an apartment? Why? Because this is plural, and the one we use for the plural is do. A lot of people, they make a mistake here. Make sure that you don't do that mistake in your exam, okay? And the answer for that?
No, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. Let's see here. Jack, Kate live in an apartment. Live in an apartment, true and true. So yes, they do. They too. All right. They live. Jack live in an apartment is true. Kate lives in an apartment is true. Remember that the information is here for you to complete that. Kate like mash. What do I put
Does.
there? Does.
Does.
Okay. Very good. And the answer, what is the answer for that?
Yes, she
She
does.
does.
Yes, she does. Remember, third person singular. Kate plays sports. What do I put here?
Does.
Does.
Okay, does. And the answer?
No,
No,
he
he does.
doesn't.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Very good. If you understand that part where when we use do and when we use does, everything is going to be all right. Remember that the exam has some questions about that part too. Make sure that you are checking it and that you know that part. All right, we want to go down to the C part. And we even have some videos, I think. If we have time, we're going to put the videos that we have for the module here too. Okay, now we got a very personal question here, all right? Most of my students, right, they are university students. That means that they are college students. So tell me, what is, or how is college life for you? How is the university or the life in the university here in the Dominican Republic? And then we're going to see, I'm going to tell you about the United States. Let me ask Magdalena. Hello, Magdalena. How is well, first, do you go to the university here in the Dominican Republic? Yes, no? And if you go to the university, how is the life in the university? What happens? Yes, Magdalena, tell us. I'm going to hear from everybody. I mean, from most of you, not everybody.
Yes, teacher. University is
Louder, please, Magdalena. Sorry, louder. Loud. I hear you soft.
no.
Yes, no, I hear you, but very low. All right? I can hear you. Go. But louder, you know.
Repeat, please, teacher.
Okay. When you talk, a little louder, all right? I hear you, but it is low. Okay? Go. Let me hear you. I hear you.
Yes,
hmm
yes, teacher.
No, it's good. It's good. But it's your voice. You have to say, hey. Go ahead. But say it. Here, Magdalena, let me hear you. I hear you. I hear you good. But I wanted to go a little louder because you speak low. Go. If you go to an university, and how is life in the university for you? Please. Okay. Can you hear me, Magdalena, or no?
Teacher, his problem.
No. It's good. I hear you.
Okay.
Go.
My
If you go to the university, and how is life in the university?
uh, in university is a student is nurse.
hmm But is it good? Is it bad? How is the life in the university? Normal? How?
Uh, um, uh, um,
normal.
Okay, normal, no complaints. All right. Let me ask Robeidi. Robeidi, do you go to the university? That's the first question. And if you go to the university, how is the life in the university for you? Go, Robeidi. Thank you.
Hi,
Magdalena, thank you.
yes, I go to the university in Dominican Republic, and the life in the university is good, nice.
Okay, for you is good. Everything is fine, perfect, according to university. What university do you go to? Just to know.
What?
What is the name of the university, please? The name. Do you go to the WAS, to Unitec?
University Catholic University.
Okay. The name, the name. Okay. Maria Encarnacion, what is, we could say, your condition? Do you go to university? Yes, no? And how is your life in university? What happens? Go ahead, Maria. Thank you, Robeidi.
Good night. Good morning.
Good morning,
My
sir.
life university student is Odessa. It's normal.
Okay. Do you like the university life?
It's normal.
Okay. Sterling Calderon, please tell us, do you go to university? Yes, no? And how is your life in
Yes,
university?
I usually at the was and the life at the university is so hard. It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's
Not
not
funny.
easy.
It's difficult.
Oh my
Some,
God.
some professors are terrible.
Especially now, right? Especially now. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I teach at the WAS and I'm taking classes at the WAS too. The two things I'm doing. It is crazy. The WAS is crazy. But the good thing about the WAS is that it's recognized in almost all the countries. All right. So if you have a diploma from the WAS, you can work in any part or in like 75% of the part of the world. So that is a good condition in that case. All right. Elizabeth, what about you? Do you go to university? Yes, no. How is your college life? Is it good, bad? I mean, things that maybe you don't like. Tell us. Go, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Encarnacion. Yes. Do you hear me? Oh, she's okay. She's trying to put it on. All right. Let me ask Omar because I think Elizabeth is kind of bad with the microphone. Omar, do you go to university? And if you go, how is your life in university? Is it good, bad? You got a lot of girls, you know?
No, I don't go to the university
No,
yet,
okay. Yet.
but the next year I go.
Next year you're gonna okay, okay. What university are you planning to go, Omar? What university do you like?
I don't know. I think. Look, I go to out of country. I
Okay.
study in the USA.
All right. Um,
So
do you have a specific
in
place in the US that you want to study? Maybe we might help.
yeah, in New York.
In New York, okay. Yes, they have like three universities down in New York. They got one of the best ones too down there. And they got the community college too, which I know. But good luck on that sense too, all right? Make
Thank
sure
you.
once you start, try to finish. That is basically the problem. When we
Yeah.
start, it's difficult to finish. But try to finish. Yaribeth, what about you, Yaribeth? You go to university? Yes, no? And how is your university life?
I went.
Oh, you
I
finished
went
already.
to university. I finished 4 years ago.
Wow, that was quick. And what is your major, please? Nice.
Sorry?
What is your major? What do you graduated on?
Tourism.
Tourism. Oh, but with the English and tourism, then you're gonna make a lot of money. That is a good thing. All right. Do you work here in Dominican Republic or Santo Domingo? Where do you work? Maybe we can find sales with you and the new things that are coming.
I work in an agency travel.
In a travel agency. Okay, okay. Well, that is good. We never know. I mean, guys, we have somebody here that finished the university and she works in a travel agency. So if you need anything, then you let her know. And with English now and all these things that are going with the new government, maybe we can even get some good supplies and some good things. That is a good thing. Thank you. In that sense. All right. Let me see who else I didn't ask. Who has not participated about this part? So like that they can participate. Go ahead. I think I didn't ask Adili. Did I ask Adili?
Hi, teacher.
Go ahead, Adili. Yes. Are you going to university or did you finish? And how is your life in the university? Is it good, bad? All right, as Adili comes in, then she continues to practice. Let's wait for Adilis, and then we'll continue. Not yet, not yet. Rosemary, Magdalena, no, we're waiting for Adili, so she can continue the practice.
Ready, teacher.
Go ahead. Go, Adilis. I can hear you good. Rosemary, I hear you good. Adilis, continue, please.
Okay. I don't go to university.
Oh, you don't go to university now? Never in the university?
No.
Okay. Are you planning to go to university a little later?
Yes.
Okay. What university?
I don't know.
Not yet, not yet. There was. I'm asking. Well, the was is cheaper, just in case. All right. Rosemary, in your case, tell us: do you go to university? Don't go to university? And how is your life in the university?
Okay. My life in the university was difficult because, yes, because for the transportation in this time,
Mm-hmm.
I was studying in the was university.
Okay. You finished already, or not yet?
Yes,
Okay. What is your major, please? What do you graduated on?
marketing.
Marketing. Oh, okay. That means that you can sell, things and the movement. All right. Thank you very much, Rosemary. Somebody else that has not participated in this part? No?
Teacher,
Yes, Robeidi.
I finished to the university.
Okay. And how was your life in the university?
Yes, good.
Good. Nice. Everything perfect. What university? And please, what do you graduated on?
What?
What university? The name of the university. And what do you graduated on, please?
Yes. Universidad Católica.
Okay.
I study journalism.
Journalism. Hey.
Yes.
So you like to read a lot. Okay. Okay. That is a good thing. Well, we know we got a lot of people here that they graduated. Some other people they are going to the university. So we hope everybody could finish with no problem, right? So like that, you can make money after that. Thank you very much for those that participated. All right. Here, what we have on this side is basically how is college in the United States. College in the United States is very different than the college in the Dominican Republic. All right. Usually, every place has different things in college. All right. Because if you go to Puerto Rico, let's say I went to college in Puerto Rico, and I went to school in the United States, and the two places are very different on the things that they do. And now, I'm going to college here in the Dominican Republic, and they have different things that they are doing. Usually in the United States, they have like a lot of parties when you are going to college. It's normal to have a girlfriend, we could say, and things are very different on how they are here. Almost everybody has money when you go to the U.S. because the government helps you with the money that you need for to study in college. Here in the Dominican Republic is way different. Only like a 5%, maybe they have a scholarship unless you're going to the WASP, but the rest they need to get their money, and your parents need to pay most of the time, and so on. And Puerto Rico is similar than the United States when it comes to the money that you pay, but it's different because almost everybody speaks Spanish, and we have like that a Spanish thing like inside of us. Not a lot of people studies, we could say, when we go down to Puerto Rico because it's normal to work. Only a small percentage of Dominicans are in the university in Puerto Rico. All right. I remember that in some of my classes, when I started college, I was the only Dominican studying in the university. All right. I was looking around, and then when you check, you are the only, in my case, I was the only Dominican studying there in that university. All right. So things change according to that, even though I'm going to play this so everybody could hear, and then we can get that information. Remember, if you have any questions, let me know too, right? You can raise your hand or you can put your mic on. Let me hear this, and then let's see what they're talking about. Oh, no.
They attend lessons 5 days a week for 5 hours a day and learn different subjects. They can live in dorms on campus, and in their free time, they can join clubs, fraternities, and sororities.
Can you hear that, Omar? No? 1 second, let me change it. Let me put it on the other part, so like that. Okay.
Teacher.
Just 1 second. Let me see if I can get the that on the other side. As I get in the other computer, you can hear. What is your question? Yes.
Odette, write the group. She has problem the internet. With the internet.
Okay. Tell her to try to fix it if she can. If not, then to let me know at the end, so we can send her the video. I'm trying to get the book here so I can get it. Once I get the book, then I can play it on this side. Exactly, it's coming on that side, so like that you can hear it. So that has problems with the internet, according to what you said. Okay. Yes, the book is here. Let me see if I can just play it. Perfect. Give me 1 second so I could just play it there. All right, so anybody has studied in a different country than the Dominican Republic that we have here? Anybody? Please tell me.
Repeat, teacher.
If they have a study in a different country that is not the Dominican Republic, any of the students?
No, teacher, I don't.
No, nobody. No, that could happen. Maybe, we got Haiti, we got Puerto Rico. We have a lot of places in that sense. So nobody has a study in a different country. Okay. All right. I think there you can see my book, which I changed already in 2 seconds. Okay, perfect. Now let me see.
College life in the U.S. is exciting and challenging. Students prepare for a career. They attend lessons 5 days a week for 5 hours a day and learn different subjects. They can live in dorms on campus, and in their free time, they can join clubs, fraternities, and sororities.
All right, were you able to listen, Yaritza or Rosemary? Do you listen?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna play again, and then please pay attention so you can tell me what do they say. I mean, or what is their information?
College life in the U.S. is exciting and challenging. Students prepare for a career. They attend lessons 5 days a week for 5 hours a day and learn different subjects. They can live in dorms on campus, and in their free time, they can join clubs, fraternities, and sororities.
Again?
College life in the U.S. is exciting and challenging. Students prepare for a career. They attend lessons 5 days a week for 5 hours a day and learn different subjects. They can live in dorms on campus, and in their free time, they can join clubs, fraternities, and sororities.
All right, let me ask Elizabeth, please. What is the information that we get there, according to them, that you can listen to? Yes, Elizabeth? Let me ask Mr. Omar too. Omar, what is the information that they said?
He said life college is exciting and challenging.
Mm-hmm.
They prepare your career in 4 hours a day. And they live on campus, and the free time they choose, they can choose club,
All right.
I
Thank
don't
you
know,
very much.
no,
Thank you.
remember no.
No, you got most of it. Thank you very much. Maria, let me hear you. Maria Encarnacion. What was the audio about that you listened? The microphone. Mhm. Now, yes.
No, I'm sorry, didn't know it.
Oh,
This is
okay.
valid.
All right. Magdalena, what do you have to say? What was the audio about, if you were listening? Not listening. Okay. Adili, what do you have to say? We got to pay attention, guys. It's a class. It is a class. I mean, Mr. Reyes class. Go, Adili.
Teacher, repeat the audio, please.
Sterling, what do you have to say before I repeat? Did you listen?
Tuesday, the university in the United States is exciting. Team preparing for a career and here study 5 days a week and 5 hours.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to play again, only so you can listen, and then we'll go to the next part. But remember, the idea of the class is that everybody's paying attention, all right? That's why I'm checking. And you get points for that, for the class. Listen.
College life in the U.S. is exciting and challenging. Students prepare for a career. They attend lessons 5 days a week for 5 hours a day and learn different subjects. They can live in dorms on campus, and in their free time, they can join clubs, fraternities, and sororities.
All right, so basically what they're doing is that they're giving a feedback about how is life for the students in the United States, all right? They talk about dorms, all right? A dorm is a place that you can go to sleep near the university. And my question is, do they have dorms near the WAS? Do they have dorms? Anybody? Do you have a place near the WAS that you can stay and sleep there?
No, teacher.
No. They have apartments near the WAS. Now, in the United States, most of the university, they have a place that is included in the university that you can stay to sleep. All right? We don't have that in the Dominican Republic. It's not normal. It's not something that we could say that we push. Okay? So yes, some universities, they have dorms. Dorms is a place that you can sleep. So when you apply to an university in the US, you can check if they have the dorms, all right? And maybe that might be something good for you because you don't have to pay the rent. That is part of being inside that university, all right? That is not normal in the Dominican Republic. And that's basically what they have on that sense. You can see it there. College life in the US is exciting and challenging. The students prepare for a career. They attend lessons 5 days a week for 5 hours a day. Learn different subjects. They can live in dorms on campus, and in their free time, they can join clubs, right? We have here fraternities and sororities, right? So they can do a lot of extra works. Here I know about the WAS, you can belong to a club, all right? They have different clubs in the WAS. And that is part of the college life. I play a lot of basketball, especially when I am at the WAS. I like to play whenever I have some free time. So that is a good thing. Now remember, this is in general what is time, what is the life in a university. All right, here it says choose the correct word. Let's see if you remember this. We're gonna give you 30 seconds for this, everybody. Well, let's do it together. Choose the correct word. Students do or make projects on the subject they study. So they do projects on the subject they study. They make projects on the subject they study. What do you have here? What is the answer for this? According to
The students make projects on the subject they study.
No, they do projects because when you make, that means that you have to create in that sense. Number two, most students live on dorms on campus. They stay in a room in their own. So what do we put here? They live on dorms or they live on campus?
Campus.
Yes, they live on campus. The dorm is part of the campus, okay? They stay in a room of their own in a dorm or club. What do we put here? A dorm or a club?
Dorm.
Exactly. Yes, that's where they stay. Or live or share a room with another student. What do we put here? Live,
Share.
a room?
Share.
Share. Very good. Most students do or join a club
Sure.
that interests them a lot. What do we put here? Do or join?
Join.
Exactly. Yes, they join a club. That means that the club is already there before they come, and then they become part of that club. If you're doing good at this, that means that in your exam everything is going to be good. All right, read again and make notes under the headings. Use your notes to talk about college in the U.S. Remember, I asked you about college in the Dominican Republic, but I did explain that the book talks about college in the U.S. and is very different. All right, we got here subjects.
College, teacher, college here is the same that polytechnic.
It's close. It's different than the United States. But yes, I could say some colleges are very similar to a polytechnic. Now, what is different here is because we don't have that much money. All right, Dominicans don't have, and the government doesn't help a lot in like going to college. In the United States, you could basically go to any university, and you know that the city is going to pay you for that. You have to pay later when you finish, but you can go to any university, we could say, if you apply or if you got the credit or if you are smart enough. Here, no. Here you can go only to the ones that you can pay. And if you have money, you can go to the rich ones. All right? I'm going to play this, and then after we play this, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about what we got here. What are the subjects, the classes, the accommodation, the food, and the clubs? I'm going to play 3 times. Please pay attention. We're going to ask Maria to go first, right? Because Maria didn't answer the last question. We're going to go with Maria first so she can listen. Teresa and Robeiri, remember your camera, all right? And this is being recorded in order to get all your points. Remember that part. Listen, guys, I'm going to play 3 times. You listen, and then you tell me what is about there.
Colleges in the USA. Subjects. Students learn many different subjects such as biology, physics, chemistry, math, or English literature. Classes. Students go to classes for about 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Accommodation. Some students live on campus in dorms. They share a room with another student or they live alone. Food. Most students have a meal plan and eat at the college dining hall for a cheap price. Clubs. There are many different kinds of clubs for students to join, for example, drama or art. Fraternities and sororities are special clubs with the Greek letters in their names. Students have to pass a test to join. Clubs help students make lots of friends.
All right, I'm going to play again. You can take notes for your answer, okay? I'm going to play 3 times, remember.
Colleges in the USA. Subjects. Students learn many different subjects such as biology, physics, chemistry, math, or English literature. Classes. Students go to classes for about 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Accommodation. Some students live on campus in dorms. They share a room with another student or they live alone. Food. Most students have a meal plan and eat at the college dining hall for a cheap price. Clubs. There are many different kinds of clubs for students to join, for example, drama or art. Fraternities and sororities are special clubs with the Greek letters in their names. Students have to pass a test to join. Clubs help students make lots of friends.
All right, one more time.
Colleges in the USA. Subjects. Students learn many different subjects such as biology, physics, chemistry, math, or English literature. Classes. Students go to classes for about 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Accommodation. Some students live on campus in dorms. They share a room with another student or they live alone. Food. Most students have a meal plan and eat at the college dining hall for a cheap price. Clubs. There are many different kinds of clubs for students to join, for example, drama or art. Fraternities and sororities are special clubs with the Greek letters in their names. Students have to pass a test to join. Clubs help students make lots of friends.
All right. Elizabeth, I want to say that I got your message, and I'm sorry about you. All right. I'm very sorry about the tooth. I know because I took two tooth. I took out, not now, but before. All right, I'm sorry for that pain. Go, Maria, please. Maria, what are they talking about in that area? Mm. Yes, Maria. Maria Encarnacion. Go ahead. What is the audio about? Mm. Okay. Do you? I think the microphone, Maria. Now,
I'm
yes.
sorry, teacher. Was
Good. Now you're good. Doing good. What is the audio about, Maria? No. I hear you one time, Maria, but I cannot hear you now.
Teacher,
We cannot hear you, Maria. Go ahead. Yes.
I participate.
Go ahead, Yaribet. Go. Help Maria.
Okay, in the audio, it's about college in the USA, give different subjects, physics, philosophy, administration.
All right. Thank you very much, Yaribet. Rosemary, what do you have to say? What is the audio about? We want to hear Rosemary and then another student, and we'll continue.
The audio, I was frying because a little listen subject class, the student prefer 5 days a week, and in this university have they have different subjects. For example, biology, I believe, and physical.
Okay. Thank you very much in that sense. I say hello to Sardis. Hello, Sardis. I think Sardis came a couple of minutes ago.
Hello, teacher.
Hello and good morning to you. I'm going to put you to participate a little later, all right? So pay attention and be ready, Sardis. All right, let's go down to the next part that we have. What is college, university life like in your country? We completed that already. That was my first question that I asked all the students. How was the university here in the Dominican Republic? All right, so we completed that part already. We're going to go down to the next part. As I said, remember that the exam is going to test if you know how is college life in the United States. All right, the college life in the United States is very, very different than the Dominican Republic. All right, so make sure that you have that, so like that you'll do good in the exam. All right, let me see, what time is it? We have a lot of minutes, so that is good. When we talk about the time, guys, there are some things we want everybody attention, we could say. The time is easy, we could say in Spanish, but sometimes in English it's not that easy because we have some things. We say the time according to the United States, but sometimes in other countries they say the time a little different. Like for example, in Spanish, if you have a time that is a double number, we could say like 155, and that'll be 155. It's not normal in United States to say double five, all right? But when you go to the UK or when you go to Spain, it is normal to say double five in English, all right? So I always teach everything that you need to know when in any country that they teach English, so like that you could understand. All right. So this might take some time. This might take even this, and when we come back, the first thing that we're gonna do is to let you guys know that in order to memorize the time, you need to know the numbers from 1 to 60. Why? Because 60 minutes, you finish the time. Now, with the English that most of you know, I know that you know your part on that sense. All right. So let's see if we can complete what we have here, and then we can repeat and make sure everything is good. Later, I'm going to tell you something extra. All right. We got 12 hours or 24 hours basically. 1 to 24. All right. It could be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. We say o'clock when the hour is exactly with the 0 minutes. All right. 1, 0, 0. That means that is 1 o'clock.